Hi! Alright, welcome to Somebody's Done this week. So last week we did the Salute to Lord Shiva with our Shiva Twist. So we're just going to extend on that sequence a little bit today. Alright, so if you want to come into mountain pose, now you can stand with your feet together or your feet just underneath your hips, however you feel most comfortable. So if you close your eyes, let's just start to find our balance. So press down firmly through your feet and then lifting up out of the feet, out of the legs, lifting up out of the chest, just relaxing the shoulders down. Now I want to turn your palms forwards here and feeling a beautiful lift up through the crown of your head. Now just lift your arms up overhead and then slowly lower the arms back down. So we breathe in as we lift and breathe out as we lower. And let's breathe in, lift the arms, and this time take a little twist to the right as we lower the arms and wrap. So breathing in at the middle and breathing out, take a little wrap the other way. One more time each side. So just moving in a way that feels really good for you. Okay, coming back up to the centre. And just lower your right arm and we'll take a little side bend to the right. And then come back up through the centre. So taking a side bend to the left, and then coming back up to the centre. Let's lower the arms. And we'll do that again. So breathe in as you lift. Exhale, just take a little side bend here. Breathe in as we rise. And then breathe out as we side bend. Coming up the centre. And just bring your hands together. We're just going to roll down to a standing forward fold. So bend your knees as much as you need to. Just lift up your tummy. And you really want to bend and just straighten alternating legs here. Just get a little release in the hamstrings. And then roll the shoulders around. I want to turn your head just gently side to side. And then maybe even brush the floor or your mat with your fingers. Just take a little sway side to side. Okay. Let's roll all the way back up. So just lifting and lengthening vertebra by vertebra, coming back into mountain, hands at prayer. Okay, let's release down to mountain. Okay. Alright, so just a little mobilization just to get us moving. And we'll get into the sequence. Okay, so again, you can keep your feet, just hip distance apart or together. Alright, we are going to come into intense pose. If you can come together, it'd be great. If you are apart, just make sure that the knees are just aligning with the toes and they're not rolling in or pushing out. Okay. Alright, first of all, so we're going to start in mountain pose. Now just lift your arms just as we did before. You can take a little look up, a baby back bend here, just squeezing the bum. And then bring yourself back to centre, so your hands will be slightly forwards of your face. Now clasp your hands, push the palms up towards the ceiling. The hands can come back a little bit now to the crown of the head. Let's take a little sway to the right hand side. It's a little swaying palm tree. Swaying to the left. Come back to the centre. Let's bring the hands back into prayer. And we'll go for the Shiva Twist. So you can keep the toes down here. So just bring the right foot forwards. Turn to the right hand side. Come back up through extended mountain. And Shiva to the left. Coming back up to extended mountain, and we're heading to intense pose. So take the hands about shoulder distance apart. See your hips back. Now lift up your tummy and keep your chest nice and high here. We're going to bring the hands into prayer. Now start to straighten the legs, and as you do so, just bring your chest forward so we make a little right angle. Just keep the knees a little bit soft here, so we're making sure that we're not hyperextending and locking out through the knees. Now from here, we're going to lift the chest again, sit back to intense pose. So the hips go back and down, the chest is lifted, we're still lifting up the tummy to support the back. And then bring the left elbow across to the right thigh, intense pose twist. Come back to the center, right angle pose. So straighten the legs, chest comes forwards. Bend the knees back to intense pose twist to the left. So have a little hook over. Don't worry if your arm doesn't want to come all the way over. Then we're coming back to the center, straighten the legs, back to right angle pose. And from here we're going to release to standing forward fold. So soften your knees, lay your chest down on your thighs, hands to floor, tuck your chin, crown ahead towards the floor. Extended mountain, sweep the arms forwards and up, and then let's come back to mountain. Okay. How did that feel? All right? Let's have a little bit of breath, shall we? So let's breathe in, extend a mountain, baby back bend if it feels good. Exhale, just come to the center, and then breathe in, push the hands up. Exhale, swaying palm tree. Inhale, center. Exhale, swaying palm tree. Inhale, center. Split the hands, sit down to intense pose. Alright, now hands come in, right angle pose. Let's breathe in here. Now if you want to reach the arms forwards, go for it. Come back to intense pose, and then let's take a little twist. Come back to center. Reach the arms forwards if it feels good. And then coming back in and twisting to the left. Reach the arms forwards. Lower down, standing forward fold. And then breathe in and rise. Breathe out and reset. I forgot the Shiva Twist. That's the whole point of the sequence. The salute to our Shiva. Alright, let's try it again. So lifting up to extended mountain, baby back bend if it feels good. Just bring your hands back forwards, swaying palm tree. So exhale and bend. Exhale and bend. Breathing in through the middle, Shiva Twist. So exhale, we can lift the foot off here. Breathing in up the middle. Breathing out, twist to the other side. Breathing in up the middle. Exhale, intense pose. Breathing in, right angle pose. You can take your hands into prayer or extend them out. Exhale, back, intense pose. Inhale, bring your hands down. Exhale, take a little twist. Breathe in to come center. Reach the arms out. And then exhale, twist the other side. Inhale, reach the arms out or hands in prayer. Exhale, lower into your fold. Breathing in, you rise all the way up. And then breathing out, you reset. Okay, let's go again, a couple more times. So just working in the way that feels good for you with your breath. Swaying palm tree. Shiva Twist. Toes down or off. Extended mountain. Shiva Twist. Extended mountain to intense pose. Keep the arms out or hands into prayer. Right angle pose. Arms out or hands into prayer. Lifting back up. Exhale and twist. Coming center. Right angle pose, arms can go out and then draw back in. Intense pose twist on the other side. Right angle pose, arms out or staying in. Release to standing forward fold. And rising on up. And reset. Alright, shall we go one more time? Alright. Palm tree. Intense pose. Right angle pose. Coming back in for intense pose. Draw hands in and twist. Arms out or in for it, right angle pose. Draw in for extended and twist. Right angle pose. Lower down, forward folds. Rise all the way up, extended mountain. And then release. Okay, let's just work our way down to the floor. So take extended mountain. Come down, standing forward folds. Step back to horse stance. And we'll just take a little cow and cat here. Two more times. So breathe in as you lift and open. Breathe out as you round and cat. Okay, it's time. Toes are staying tucked under. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's just stay here for a beautiful, lovely 5 breaths. Lower the knees. Just take cow. So lift and open through the chest. And then sit back to child's pose. So just sit the hips back onto the heels, forehead to floor, and tent your hands to rest your head on. And we'll just stay here for another few breaths. And then releasing up from child's pose. Sit yourself down. Nice bit of easy sitting. So just sit comfortably, lift up through the spine, and just take a few more beautiful, deep, nourishing breaths here. Slowly open your eyes if you had your eyes closed. Great, and I hope you enjoyed that sequence. Alright, so I'll see you next week. Alright, for another short little Sunday Zen session. Alright, have a lovely week. Happy Bank Holiday Monday. Bye.